Hey, hey, Mike, Night Train. Welcome, babe.
Mike, what's up?
It is Wacky Wednesday, holiday time. The countdown is here. Christmas is Tuesday.
Did you get on that? Did you get in on that immersion deal, Mike, last night?
He said no. Did you hear about the immersion deal?
I'm
broke. I totally understand that. Christmas time sucks.
I was broke too, but Neil hooked me up. He bought that thing for $19. Freaking crazy.
Insane deal.
Immersion RC 180.
I think Christmas time we're all broke. Like, money? What's that? Paycheck comes. Right back out the window it goes. Axiomatic. You're back from seeing Santa.
Axio.
Now you're getting fat on cookies and cocoa.
What's up?
Not getting fat, baby. My cookies aren't fattening. Alvin, hey, what you up to, babe?
Alvin, what's up? Man, I saw your drone. That's jacked up.
You seen my horrible luck? No, hon, I haven't seen your horrible luck.
Valkyrie in today, finally, for the frog. Yeah, he showed me a picture. His drone fell out the sky. X300.
Oh, that sucks.
At first, I thought it looked like fire, but it was just mud.
Fire?
It looked like burntness, but it was just mud.
Oh. You're welcome, my dear. Enjoy them. It's all about the cookies, Mike. Jim. Hey, babe.
Jim, what's up?
Ryan, how are you, my dear? Doing good. Doing good. When I get done with the stream tonight, I'm going to be decorating the Christmas tree.
All 4 of you.
Oh, hush. Well, Alvin, look at it this way, okay? You have to think positive about some things, right?
He said positive shit with drone stuff.
Well, I understand that, but at least it hit mud, okay? It didn't hit asphalt, concrete. Think positive. I know you're thinking, yeah, I'm positively screwed. No, you're not. Think positive. Kenny, Cardoso Media. Hey, babe.
Kenny, what's up, brother?
Oh, Ryan wants to know, Chris, where's his cookies?
You have to talk to the baker here, Ryan.
Honey Lulu. Hey, lady.
Honey Lulu, welcome.
I hope everybody is having a great week. Tabby, welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Homie Paul, positively negative. Come on now, babe. No.
Hey, what's up?
Your week cannot be positively negative. There has to be something that was at least that happened that's not just negative. Honey Lulu said, hey, Chris.
Hey.
So, is everybody getting ready for Tuesday?
Yeah.
I know, dear. I know. It's Thursday there. It's just like I told Lewis. He's like, it starts at like 1 a.m. I said, I understand. Just think of it this way. Think of it as a throwback Thursday because you guys are like technically in the future. So I just wish you'd send me the lottery numbers. I'll share. I promise. Just think, Paul, Thursday's one day closer to the weekend. Weekends are usually fun at some point.
Oh, Mr. Bunny.
I know. That's how my week's been, honey. The week is just like, come on, because we are closed on we're closed on Monday and Tuesday. So it's like we're cramming everything into this week. And it's like, if I can just make it till Friday. Well, 2 more days. 2 more days. And for the next 2 days, I've got 10 phone lines to answer constantly, along with everything else I normally do. So, Wayne, we're not awesome. We're just normal.
Wayne, welcome.
Oh, Ryan, you saw those yummy cookies that Axiomatic got? You're wondering where's yours? Well, I got to start baking again for sure. And you know, you're kind of close, so who knows? I know you will, Kenny. You'll be glad when this week's over. It's like, okay, I can take off these tennis shoes that no longer have soles on them because I have ran my feet off for the last several weeks. And, you know, just think, Kenny, you're everybody's Santa Claus right now. You're helping out, baby. I know, Alvin. When they just go nuts and they don't respond, it is heartbreaking. I totally understand that. It's like, what do I do? And there's nothing you can do. And yeah, I'm really glad that your niece was there to help you recover. Rusty's had to recover a few of Chris's that he had lost, and he honestly thought they were gone. And Rusty would not give up and just kept hunting and hunting and hunting. And Rusty's found other people's drones, so I totally understand that. Right, Jim? This week just got a little better for you with that mystery package. Who sent that mystery package? Anybody know anything about a mystery package that got sent to Jim, Sinister the Drone Network? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Ah, RC Crazy, that's right. Wacky Wednesday's finally here. Can the next 2 days just please hurry up and right on by?
Eric, what's up?
Baduga, what's up, Wacky Thursday for you?
Who is?
Bacon cookies. I've never tried bacon cookies. Who knows? Baking.
You have to bake cookies.
No. BACON.
I know.
Right, honey? She said, mine are on the way, and I'm hungry. I mean, according to Axio, when he opened the box, he smelled them. So, I don't know, Axio, am I doing something right?
He tested, said they were good, so they showed up the chat, so he's still here.
Oh, what are you saying?
Yeah. Saying your cookies are good.
You've ate enough of them, so. Yeah, Kenny, I remember that talk we had a while back about artificial intelligence taking over one day. I remember that. Is what from Hooters, homie Paul? I'm scared to ask. The cookies? No, the cookies are not from Hooters. Look, I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how he thought they were from Hooters.
cookie.
I said I was baking, not bacon, bacon. Adam, Plummet FPV, welcome, babe.
Plummet, what's up?
Bull Gear RC, welcome, my dear. Bacon and jalapenos are your favorite seasonings, even for cookies?
Bull Gear, well, welcome.
That'd be kind of interesting. Well, see, come on, Axio. You know it's all about fun. Chris is like, yep, we gotta send Spider.
Frankie. That's Frankie before he got dehydrated.
Oh, that's great.
Videos for everything.
Kenny said he saw a whistleblower video this morning about artificial intelligent robots that killed 29 scientists in Japan. I told you guys, everybody is all worried about artificial intelligence and everything taking over. Okay, it's not 9 o'clock yet, but it's shit like that. That's the reason that it will be a long time in the future. Raymond, welcome, my dear. Are you off tonight? Please tell me your schedule is starting to slow down a little bit. Right, my cookies bring all the boys to the yard. It's like, oh, wait, cookies? Yum. Well, see, Lewis, I think Hooters cookies would sound good to all the guys. I don't care who they are. I seriously think Hooters cookies would sound good to all the guys. You ate 18, 19 so far? Are you counting, Axio? Come on. Good. It's starting to get back to normal, Raymond. I'm glad to hear that. What kind of cookies do you have, Trish? Rusty actually brought home some eggnog cookies from work, so I haven't tried those yet. Axio said he ate 18, 19 so far. I said, are you seriously counting?
Jeez.
This world is not lost. This world is not lost. Trish, his truck is broke down. Is he in the shop local? Or is he like stuck somewhere out on the road? I definitely have to make more cookies. I think there's 6 left in this bucket.
Yeah.
Y'all went a little nuts with these cookies.
Acro ate them.
Acro did not eat all the cookies. Yeah, I know, right? Eggnog. Yum. Maryland, Pennsylvania state line. Well, hopefully it's a quick fix and he can get back on the road. Is he going to make it home for Christmas?
You're going to say Thanksgiving.
Look, I'm telling you, this month has been insane. Oh, the build is on its way to axiomatic. Just one. He blames everything on acro, but I only technically have one acro in the house, Lewis. This one back here is Acro's daddy, so I mean, technically Acro's name is still in that, but there's like 6 cookies left in that container, homie Paul. I told you I have to get baking again.
Chris, wait a minute.
Eric said, I believe Chris, it was the bunny.
Yep, see?
I don't know.
Eric knows.
The bunny and the one who eat all the cookies? Yep. I know. There I go again with them baking cookies. Go ahead. I know you love picking on my accent. Love you, baby. But yeah, it's the baking cookies. Look, Kenny said all this cookie talk. I might have to do a run at Hooters. You're going after those Hooters cookies, aren't you? You're going to go in there and go, I'd like a few of your Hooter cookies. And they're going to look at you and go, oh, yeah? Warren Easy. Welcome, babe.
Warren Easy, what's up?
Cowboy cookies. Well, from what I've heard, they're kind of num 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 yums, but I don't know. I mean, me personally, I don't eat a lot of my cookies because the whole time, you know how it goes, baking, you're just constant, and then after a while, I'll finally get in the mood to eat cookies, and then they're gone, and I'm like, eh.
Don't lie to y'all.
You don't think he's Sasquatch? You don't think those Crocs are big enough to be Sasquatch?
You know, talking about Crocs.
Oof. Look, Axio just said, oh, I think I ate too many. Come on now. Is there ever such a thing as too many cookies? Gonna enjoy them in your PJs with coffee. Yes, 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 yes. Axio's enjoying his with cocoa. Coffee. Mm-hmm. This one back here likes getting a big tall glass of milk, and then you know what happens with the cookies. They're gone.
I had some eggnog on last night.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes total sense. Baduga said, flying makes you hungry, so in the end, it's Acro's fault.
Yep. There you have
it. Right, honey? Axio just needs to pull an Al Bundy. Just get comfy. No, Kenny. Kenny said it's a good thing they weren't pot cookies, or actually I'd be on another planet right now. I think instead of having a thank you video, I might have been fussed with. Oh! See, now that's cool because our town does Santa on the fire truck as well. But Santa on the fire trucks, fire truck was supposed to be last weekend, and it got rained out. So Santa Claus is making his run on the 23rd. Axio said we saw Santa on the fire truck, and he had cookies in his pocket.
Nice.
Aren't you supposed to share with Santa? He's like, I'm not sharing. Oh, but dude, I'd be in so much trouble. They might sound right, but I'd still be in trouble. Now remember, you got to make the ice cream sandwiches with the cookies, because I know you got the ice cream anyway. See, I got the fireplace this year, but still no chimney, homie Paul. So I don't know. I don't know. So, what are some of your holiday traditions?
Lion.
There you go. Hooters has pot cookies. I hope he can pick locks.
I can.
Oh, now see, that's cool. Axiomat said his grandma had a cardboard chimney that she set up for Christmas. So that's pretty cool. You know, thinking back on different memories, and my grandparents always had their Christmas tree up the day after Thanksgiving. It went poof and was done. And then there was another tree that, see, we had a family room, we had a living room. Very old fashioned. So there was another tree that was in the family room, and that was more of the kid friendly tree. So, but they were both up the day after Thanksgiving. Now, I always have a real Christmas tree now that I have my own family in my own house. So that is one of my holiday traditions. And having a bunny in the house, you kind of have to put off getting a real tree, because in years past, before we had a house bun, we always would get a tree early. And then you'd have the needles everywhere, and you never know. But since we've had the house bun, we usually do a week or two before Christmas, and that way there's not too much destruction. And the bad thing is, a lot of the trees are sprayed, and if you get a sprayed tree, then it can actually kill a house bunny. So you have to be extremely careful where you get a Christmas tree if you're getting a live tree. Oh, now see, that's cool. Honey says they set up Christmas in November. First holiday tradition, and don't take it down until January. Needles and currants. Oh, Baduga. He's had the same tree for 19 years. This year he decided to buy a new one. And the new one is worse than the old one. It's all about shaping and fluffing those trees. And that takes a lot of work. Oh, now see, that's cool. Full Gear says, my wife puts up so many decorations, you can see my house from space. You're the one that they do that commercial about. Houston, are you seeing this?
National Lampoon.
Oh, that's right, Axio. You had to change the lights this year. Axiomatic also does the light thing. Bunch of color lights this year. Oh, you didn't buy it? You'll find one, my dear. You're fluffing back to Hooters, huh? Uh-huh. Well, see, technically, homie Paul, it's after 9 o'clock there. See, that's the way it should be. 360 lamps on your tree this year. Yep. The more lights, the better. Exactly. The lights are festive. True, true. That does not make any sense to buy something worse. See, it's after 9 there, so yeah, I guess your fluffing is at Hooters. Eric, I haven't either, but I'm pretty sure somebody will end up with a drone Christmas tree or something like that. He said, I haven't seen anyone top their tree off with a blinking drone.
I tried last year, but somebody wouldn't let me.
He put it up, I took it down. He put it up, I took it down. He put it up, I took it down. I'm like, no. He got a few pictures with the drone at the top of the Christmas tree, but I've got my Christmas village done. That is complete. Am I going to share my what, honey? My traditions? Or, you know, we've had these conversations all kind of like branch. So it's like, hold on, wait. Before I agree to anything, I'm going to specify. Oh, now see, that's a cool tradition. Axiomatic's most recent traditions when they get done opening presents, they watch the Christmas story while the kids have milk and the parents have mimosas. Yeah. That's right. No drone in the tree. No. I told him one of these years he can get his own tree and then he can put the drones in and on the tree. Nah.
I'm supposed to have drone Christmas cards made up.
I know. Actually, the pictures did not turn out that great. That's why they didn't work out. That will be done. I promise. Just not this year. No drones allowed in the house. She's got to leave the house at some time.
Don't send the drones in the house.
They'll do that. Do you hear this one back here? You know how that goes. Just saying. You got your drone stuck in Tip's hair? Eric, I warned you about that. I warned you about that. That is the way to upset a wife. And if, you know, it keeps happening or it happens too tangled up, that's when they're like, nah, I don't need them flying in the house. You gotta be careful of that kind of thing. No, homie Paul, he is not flying the Inspire in the living room. No, Brian, it's the same camera. Welcome, True Drone Reviews. I can't figure it out. I asked Chris, I said, why do we have a blue tint?
Brian,
I said, I kind of feel like a Smurf. Right? In my case, no house is allowed in the drones.
Yep, exactly.
Look, there's Acro.
In the box bugger?
Yeah, with test curls, that would be devastating. And it would definitely be a new perm. I'm not sure it's the kind of perm you'd actually want. Same lighting, too. That's the strange thing. This just started happening. It started, was it Monday night that had a bluish tint?
Uh-huh.
And it was weird because when we first turned it on, there was like a beam of light, like right here. It was really, really strange. And I don't know if that's still visible because now it looks like it's gone off of here. So I'm not sure what's going on with this, but I'm gonna have to figure something out. Yeah, it's a bit blue.
We're feeling blue.
We ain't feeling blue. I know, right? Something's causing it. Just haven't figured out what. Haven't had a moment to figure out what. But I'm going to, one way or another.
Really?
I'm going to. Look, I got bacon cookies and I'm going to. Okay, don't pick on my accent tonight. Leave me alone. There you go. It's on winter mode. Hey, it says the winter solstice is right around the corner. So, brr, baby, it's cold outside. It was 25 degrees on my way to work this morning. Eric, did it ever warm up there? Oh, Ryan, you put up an artificial tree this year. I hope you fluffed it well so it at least looks like a real tree. You know, I just wonder if a certain little pit bunny may have nibbled at a cord.
Nah. Put it on my buddy.
I know. Don't blame it on your bunny. Your bunny is sweet and innocent. I know, right? Mm-hmm.
That's for Rizzo.
Ah, gotcha. It's your grandmother's tree. Makes sense. Cookies, pot, and Hooters in that order. Baduga, you know that's BS. Because at your house, the pots and pans are always flying. I'm not sure if there's any cookies in there. And yeah. And fluffing and at Hooters, you're going to get in real trouble.
No.
Gotcha. Tank top and shorts weather, 42 degrees. You are insane. Oh, Axio, you don't have to get those little pine tree car air fresheners anymore. Now they got spray where you can spray the fake tree to make it smell like a real tree. True, honey. You can dream. I'll never take your dreams away from you. Yeah, I just don't know what's up with this blue. I'm just looking at it. It's like Something is interesting. Return of Cat's Eyes. Welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for joining me. Later, homie Paul.
All right, homie. Oh man, homie.
You let Nell out. You be good to her. Of course you can get sunburn at 42 degrees. You can also get sunburnt in the snow, and a lot of people don't realize that. That's why you have to be careful. But I'm still telling you, my dear, if you're outside in 42 degrees in shorts and a tank top in New York, Eric.
I went out today with my shorts and my crop.
Well, all right, my dear. Well, like I was saying, I've got my Christmas village done, and I can show you a snappy shot of that one. I was standing out working on my village for about 5.5 hours, arranging miniature trees and little people. But it's all worth it. It's my entire kitchen table with a ski slope. And that's my little weakness for Christmas. I've had collecting pieces now for God, how many years, son? Quite a while. So it's like each year we add on a few pieces to my Christmas village. So she continues to grow. And Chris and Rusty actually built the backdrop and the mountains and carved the area for the train to run through. And there's a lot of work and a lot of time put into everything. So yeah, the ski slope was the one thing that I requested. Chris is like, "Have you lost your mind?" I was like, "No, I want a ski slope." So he made me a ski slope. Yeah, but the coolest part of all, and the part that everybody enjoys, is the snow. It's like the funnest part of the entire Christmas village because your Christmas village doesn't technically come to life until there's snow. Woo! Can I show Baduga?
What?
Baduga says this is what he has for Christmas. What are you, soldering?
Yeah. What?
Oh, see, Brian, I hate the snow here, like in real life, because it makes my arthritis act up and it makes me hurt really bad. But snow in my Christmas village is cool because it doesn't affect the arthritis. It doesn't make me hurt. It's a good thing, and I can always clean it up with a vacuum cleaner when I'm done. Yeah, it's the best kind. This is what Baduga has for Christmas. What do you guys think? I think that's a good thing for Christmas. What do y'all think? I've heard shredded coconut makes for good snow. I've never tried that. Trish, I can understand that. You know, there's years where you're just not into Christmas due to one thing or another, and everybody around you is all happy holidays, festive, fa la 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 la, and you're just like, I want it to be over and done with. I'm not into it. I don't care this year. And for one reason or another, I think a lot of people go through that at some point. Just remember, it is a time for peace, for happiness,
And to get drunk.
for joy, for kindness. It's not just about physical things. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, yeah, Baduga. I think that's going to be enough for dinner. Um, and I agree with you. I think after the third bottle, I wouldn't need pot, and I think I was probably in Hooters too. So, I mean, hey, only being honest. After the third bottle, I mean, that'd be kind of interesting. Bah humbugged my foot, and he said to fly drones, not to get drunk. Chris is interesting. He does not drink very often at all, so it doesn't take a whole lot. And yeah, it's kind of a fun time. See, you find something that you enjoy,
I could
and
outdrink her ass. Don't let her bullshit.
then you just kind of cling to it. Alvin said he washed off all the mud, and it's not looking the greatest because that motor isn't turning anymore.
Yeah, them motors tend to burn out, those brush motors, when they hit the ground. Bad part about it.
You shouldn't be able to find a replacement motor online though, right?
Oh, yeah, all day.
Computer or laptop, Trish? And yeah, when there's little ones involved, Christmas takes on a whole different meaning. You know, then it's a little more festive, and there's different things involved. Honey, search. Search. I'm sure there's a replacement motor out there somewhere.
Oh, it's definitely a replacement motors, right?
Baduga said he only drinks on some occasions, but he can take it, and he's got a lot of room for it too.
Yeah.
Is that what that is, my dear? I told you, you're just fluffy. And you're not that big. Honey Lou says she could outdrink a camel. That's why she's sober. Bud Light, I would not say is technically non-alcoholic. It's like saying light cigarettes don't contain nicotine. Oh, don't even.
You wanna play?
You see what my kid's messing with me now?
Pogo stick, guys. Don't get bounce on it.
No, hell
Now you
no.
gotta explain the story.
They know the story.
I'll do it.
See, he's torturing me with a pogo stick that launched my ass years ago. He was cleaning out his closet tonight, and he yells out, "Mom, you want to
Get him,
play?"
background. Get him.
And I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Come here, look. Just look around the corner. You want to play?" And I looked around the corner, and he's standing there holding the pogo stick. He's like, "Want to play?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no. Crystal and pogo sticks do not mix. We didn't mix years ago, and we're damn sure not mixing now." No. No, God forbid. I did not film it then. It was, Rusty wanted a pogo stick. I don't know why. He got this stupid idea that he wanted a pogo stick. Stupid idea.
For you.
So, I kind of like brushed it off and brushed it off and brushed it off because this one back here says, "Oh man, the pogo sticks today just aren't what the old pogo sticks were." What happened? We're headed to Walmart one weekend, and there's a yard sale, and what's out there but a damned old pogo stick. So we stopped. We bought it for him. We went on to Walmart. So we come home, and the whole time we've been talking about a pogo stick. So Chris was doing something in the yard. Rusty and I were back and forth about this pogo stick. So he's like, I said, "It's easy." Well, yeah, well, it was easy, all right. I held the pogo stick up. I jumped on the pogo stick. The pogo stick back launched me along with the pogo stick, probably about a good 5 to 6 foot backwards. I landed. All you heard was a thump. I opened my eyes, and Chris and Rusty are both looking over me. "Are you all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right."
Shit.
I was not all right. Let me tell you, was not all right.
Got up in the house and cried like a baby.
I did. Not gonna lie. When I came in the house, dude, the tears flew. That shit hurt like crazy. Okay? When I got up the next morning, my entire outer thigh was black and purple. I went to work limping for them all to ask me, "What happened?" So I had to explain to them the story of the pogo stick. From then on, for quite a while, I carried the nickname of Pogo at work. And I was told that at my age, and I was only in my 30s then, I was too old to play with a pogo stick. So from then on, from that day on, I have not ever touched a pogo stick again.
What do you think, guys? I think she ought to show them guys at work that they ain't shit. She can bounce on a pogo stick
No,
and do a video.
No, Mr. Crowley, welcome, my dear.
Sean, what's up?
Drone Starship. Hello, my dear.
Drone Starship. Which way is your props point, sir?
Oh.
What's up?
Axio just said Hydra and Starship has those props pointed. He said way up there.
Tell him, brother.
Way up there. Yeah, Night Train, I kind of have to agree with you. The alcohol, the booze that we get is watered down. I mean, yeah, it's good, but 54% alcohol, that means 46% other stuff. So we'll call that, say, 54% alcohol and 45.25% water, and the other 1/4% is other things. Maybe? Who knows? So, I know Mr. Crowley's got his Christmas tree up, and Honey Lulu's got hers up. Baduka's got his up. I know Axio's got his up because he already has the outside of the house decorated and everything else. Who else has their tree completely and totally done? I know, Ryan, you said you fluffed it, but is it decorated? You got 2 of them up? There you go, Kenny. Oh, Lord. Drone Starship said props kind of pointed like the old organ is.
He ain't that old yet.
Well, I mean, that organ can point in multiple different directions. Axiomatic said mine's up and dried out already. Night Trains is up.
Mike probably printed one.
Totally understandable, Drone Starship. Jim, since Black Friday. Sounds like my grandmother's tradition. I was always the shopper on Black Friday, and they always did the Christmas tree there. Night, Honey Lulu. Love you, lady. Thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate it. I understand that, Baduga. All I'm going to tell you about that, babe, is just remember the good times. Remember the happy memories. It sucks not having people around that were in the past. But they don't always want you to be upset. And I know that sounds shallow. And it's not meant to be. Because in the last 5 years, 3 out of those 5 years, I have lost somebody close to me, and I mean extremely close to me, either at the end of November or in December. And then this year not having Mr. Snuggies it's still a big adjustment, as you all know. So and Baduga, just because they're not here, babe, they're still at peace. You have to remember. Oh, Trish, I understand. Your dad's birthday was Christmas Eve, so you put flowers on the grave to honor him. Yes. I have a standing easel that I'm going to attempt to make a Christmas arrangement for my grandparents' grave, all out of traditional, real materials. So that's going to be a first, and we'll see how it goes. Axio, you know that gun good and well. Even though we all love YouTube, YouTube is not like. So don't let one attempt to ruin anything. Your day, your week, your month, your year, and damn sure not your holiday. Not. I understand that, Drone Starship. I don't know how many Christmas cards I sent out. I have received 2 from people on YouTube. I've received a total of 5 grand total. So Christmas cards, it seems that people just they faded away. Me personally, I'm old school. Always have been, always will be. That's just like at work. We have it's a wire strung all the way around our office. And when I first started there 10 years ago, they went all the way around. And the bad thing is, being as short as I am, we have a little, like, two-step stool. You still can't reach that stupid wire. I'm still up there fishing with rulers and stuff to get the Christmas cards up there. Now, this year, we've received 9. And it's like, why? Drone worship. Welcome, my dear.
And
Yeah, Baduga, I know. You losing that one in the purge. That's why you're not sleeping so much lately. It has absolutely nothing to do with you busting your behind on all those beautiful vehicles that you push out the door. Like I said, my dear. Oh, Axio. That's an amazing photo. The kids, the dogs, and his hands. He said he sent out Christmas cards with his family photo. The kids, the dogs, and his hands.
nice. And your hair dryer.
But yeah, we've still got a few Christmas traditions that are coming up. We usually go out looking at Christmas lights every year on Christmas Eve. Even though Rusty is grown now, he is still drug out of the house. And once we get back home, it's the hot chocolate and chilling out. And then my dad came from a huge family. There was 13 children. So it was different because they did Christmas on Christmas Eve. And they opened everything Christmas Eve. Well, when our family came along, my mom said no, because her family opened everything on Christmas Day. They compromised in a way. We got to open one present on Christmas Eve and the rest on Christmas Day. So I have kept that tradition alive. You still get one present on Christmas Eve and the rest on Christmas Day. So once we get home from looking at Christmas lights and have the hot cocoa, they get one Christmas present. So we still have a few Christmas traditions that are coming up. I personally have not watched the first Christmas movie this year. It's been a bounce around type year for me. You want to see the infamous Drone Worship's Christmas tree here on YouTube? Sounds like Drone Worship needs to put out a video where I have missed it. And I'm not going to lie, I have missed quite a few videos. You save your gifts and open them for Christmas in July? Well, I don't know how you can do that, but this one back here is worse than the little one in there.
Blah, blah, blah.
True, true, very true. Awkward when you get mittens, scarves, sweaters, boots. Now, how are you going to pull that one off, Axiomatic, if you ever get snow boots and it's in July? At least your feet don't grow. You're not like a little kid anymore. No problem, my dear. Don't forget the ice cream for Axiomatic. Indigo Rhino, welcome, my dear.
What's up, Ryan?
Thank you so much for joining me. I'm turning
brother.
more and more into a Smurf.
You are tripping.
I am not. Turn around and look at this. I didn't say mess with anything. Please don't mess with anything. Droner Jones, welcome, my dear.
What's up, Jason?
Thank you so much for joining me, babe. Well, yeah, you were cooking a whole bunch of stuff the other day.
Back off.
You were. Hey, look, I'm back in living color, not a blue Smurf.
I know how to work things, that's all.
Brian, look, it was his fault if you're still here. You're right, something didn't look. Hey, guys, I'm in living color now, not a blue Smurf. Sucker. You were napping all day? Seriously? How'd you get away with that, Jason?
Easy, bro.
Tell me, I want to know. Yeah, Alvin, she's telling you that she wants you to keep your feet warm. That's why, you know, she's giving you socks every year. I see you, Ryan. Alright. Now there's two of you here. RDFPB, you're Ryan, and Indigo Rhino is also Ryan. So
Indigo, whoop whoop.
that's why it's gonna get a little confusion for you, my dear.
Did you get that? Did you get that immersion yet, Ryan? Indigo. As you can see, the froggy is coming along.
Ribbity ribbit.
Got all the motors on it. FC's mounted. Just did a polarity test. Make sure nothing is touching. Woo! Want to plug it in, Trent? Now comes the scary part. Will it sing? Hopefully.
Nothing wrong with that, Trish. He's being practical. He wants the things that he needs. That's smart. Well, I mean, Alvin, I don't know. Is she telling you that your feet stink? I'm not getting involved on that one. Yeah, Drone Starship. I heard about your recent appearance
And
in
I love you
someone's
for it.
live stream. Some unnamed channel's live stream. And asking how your props were pointed. Yeah, I hate to tell you, my dear, as much as I love Mr. Sean Brooks right here, and this household does, that live stream over there does not. I don't know.
Here, go for me.
No, hell no. The last person you asked to do that, I saw smoke for, and I'm not going to be that stupid.
It works. It works. Well, that's a good thing. Now, some configuration and make the motor turn in the right direction. And time to have two Ambers talking in the house.
Oh, God. You don't know NyQuil. Well, I guess NyQuil is an excuse to nap all day. That makes sense. Oh, come on, Alvin. Sean Brooks does rock. He might send out some interesting packages, but he rocks. You know this. A lot of people know this. Some people just don't have good taste. Well, Drone Starship, does those other people's opinion matter? You obviously know where Mr. Sean Brooks is loved. So I wanted to kick it. Exactly. Axio's heard some pretty good things about Mr. Sean Brooks. You know, when you're a good person, word travels. And then when you happen to show up in a live stream and everybody's like, hey! And it's like, I don't even know half these people.
Brand new, not one fingerprint on
Until now.
until now, exactly.
There's a fingerprint or two or three or four. Now sounds like there's going to be two of them funny females speaking in my house. Ha! That's about how I feel about Miss Amber. Yes, he does. Jesus loves him, that is for sure. Right, Alvin? He sent me a Thanksgiving card, too. Isn't that a pretty awesome guy?
Who did?
Mr. Sean Brooks.
Oh, yeah. So tell Sean, guys.
Oh, look. No, he was saying, you know, that other channel, just, I guess they don't appreciate Mr. Brooks. Like, you know, this one, Drone Worship, Captain Cook, we all appreciate it. I said, well, you know, sometimes those other people's opinions don't matter as much. And Axio said that he seems like a pretty solid dude to him. And Alvin said he sent him a Thanksgiving card one time, and he could say he is an awesome guy, even though he sent him some worms, too. He sent you a healthy, protein-filled snack, Alvin. I told you, you have to look at the positive. If you were out in the wilderness, you would not know what you could or could not eat. You know? Mr. Brooks is helping us out with that. Drone Starship, my dear. I personally will never make an appearance in said channel. No offense, but too much bad blood. So, yeah, I can't honor that request, my dear. Chris is always bragging on your latest videos, Kenny.
Dude, your freaking editing is unreal. You are the boss man for sure.
And honestly, I kind of like want to think about that as water under the bridge, flushed and moved on, and I'm not stirring any type of pot anywhere. So, and I was going to say something in the pot, but I'm being nice, even though it is after 9 o'clock. Ugh. So,
welcome to OpenTX. Yeah, no, you didn't.
Oh God, there she
Quietly
goes.
stepped back from the pilot and lived to see another day.
I'm gonna have them in like stereo now.
Twins!
Oh God, look. We were discussing Hooters and fluffing earlier. Now this one's back here yelling, twins! And she talks. Ugh. It is, Axio. It It is Christmas, my dear. Fa la 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 la. And I'm back in living color, not a blue Smurf anymore. Somebody likes to click buttons. Ha ha ha, you know it. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Welcome, John. Where you been hiding? You been back there peeking in on me? She being mean. Wayne, welcome, babe. Look, they're all sneaking in now. Where y'all been hiding? My little magical magicians are just like poof, 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 poof. Hi. David's in a hotel for the night. Well, tell him to enjoy all the accommodations they are providing. John Chris is back there working on the frog.
Finding radios.
He's putting a second Amber in the house.
Not yet. I gotta go see Eric today.
Steal the shampoos, conditioners. Are you Houdini? I mean, Houdini was an escape artist. Well, yes and no. The motors on the Kraken, are they the motors that I'm now arguing with Gearbust over? Thought so. Okay, John, so here's the deal. You know, the frog kind of hopped wrong into a silo and damaged his hoppers. So he had to attempt to borrow motors off the Kraken. So he got them all wired up and ready to take off. And when he went to go put the props on, first snap of a motor shaft. So he thought, nah, that ain't right. It goes to check the next one, snap another motor shaft. So now I'm fighting with Gearbest to get my money back for the motors because they're clearly defective. Two of them have snapped off shafts, and two of them are going to snap the minute you go to put the props on them. So in the process, I just turned around and purchased 4 new Sam Cooke motors to go on the frog. And I will wait for Gearbest to finish their little foo-foo, because even though I sent them pictures, then they email me back with, oh, can you send pictures? Duh, you already have them. Oh, and can you do a video? That is not what you want this one back here to do. But they asked for it, so it's gonna be coming. And I'm still now missing motors to complete another drone. It's a never-ending cycle. See, Kenny does eggnog and Sailor's Jerry spice rum. I prefer eggnog and Hennessy. That's my holiday preference. Haven't had the first one yet, but there's still time. You just got back from getting your son at the airport in Cleveland. That's cool, Wayne. Family coming together for the holidays. That's awesome. So, talking about New Year's, how many of you all do resolutions? And how many of you actually stick to those resolutions? Or is it, oh, I said it, but within the first week or two, that resolution is back out the window and you kind of right back to where you started? Yes, I did say that, John. 2 of the motors that were on the Kraken snapped at the shaft. Not 1, but 2.
Yep.
So, yeah, when the new motors come in, they're for the Frog, so the Frog can fly, and I still have to get motors for the Kraken. I'm still arguing with GearBest so that I can get the motors for the Kraken. Are you asking, did the Frog crash? Yes, the Frog crashed when 2 people that live in this house went to visit Mr. Edrone. The Frog got a little too close to the silo and broke its hoppers. You make your own Hennessy? Oh, you should make your own Hennessy. You're right, Kenny's Henny. You know it. And Hennessy and Hypnotic is good. But yeah, I prefer my Henny with my eggnog. Or just Henny straight or Henny and coffee. You can do a lot with Henny. You're right, Jim. It never ends, my dear. And I've never tried any other, like the Hennessy Special Edition. Never tried it. Yeah, yeah. That one back there is not interested in a fruitcake challenge.
Nope.
The new motors, John, he was putting the props on, and they said, snap. Where is that still up there? Let me see that. Okay. Brand new, never flown, no hour, no minute, no nothing. Okay. You see the 2, right? Yeah, watch. What's wrong with those? See this one back here sticking up? Hit the button. That one, yeah. Clink. You know, you want to talk about frustrations? Brand new. Has that happened? Well, here's the funny thing, okay? You see these right here? They may be labeled. Is that right there? But there's an interesting thing, okay? These are also the exact same as Sam Cooke motors, with the exception of the shaft. So, theory, they couldn't sell them to Sam Cooke, or they just couldn't pass Sam Cooke quality control, so they sold them to another company, which relabeled them, and you see what happened. Sometimes it's just not worth it. John, that's a loaded question.
What?
He said, are all shafts hollow? But I don't think they are they? I didn't think so. No, John, they're not. But that's what I said. That's a loaded question. It's after 9 o'clock, and you're asking if all shafts are hollow.
These ones are solid. They're the same ones.
Are they the...
Yeah, these are the Cookes.
Okay. These are the Sam Cooke motors.
Same exact.
Okay, right here. These are the Raptors, right? I tell you what, Baduga, when I get done with this, Chris and I both already said, we'd said the hell with Banggood before, because I ordered everything for a drone build. Here you go, babe. And when they shipped it, haha, within a day or two, I get an email telling me that customs has snagged the entire shipment. Yeah. Okay. Now, so Banggood, yeah, no. Now your best, yeah, nah, because I'm probably gonna have to ship these back, and if that's gonna be at my cost, oh, this chickie ain't gonna be happy. And yeah, I was warned in the past about buying from companies overseas, but I,
All right.
John said, "Are you pissed?"
No. Why?
He said, "You still look pissed."
Still look pissed.
Yeah. He said, "Was he pissed?" He still looks pissed. Chris still looks pissed. Is he? Ask him.
Nah. I'm just trying to work on this. Set this radio up for this.
No, he's not sleeping standing up. Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, he said earlier, no wonder Chris won't talk to me anymore. Laugh out loud.
Why?
Because you robbed the motors off the Kraken and then they broke.
Yeah, that was all gear advances.
Yep. We're working on it though. He said, okay, I seen a smile. Guess he's good. Cool.
We're all gonna hear it chirping a little bit.
Oh, I know, Baduga. He told me about those prices there. They are insane. That's crazy. No, Drone Starship, I don't think mentioning fruitcake got his ruffles ridged up.
Nah.
John said, Gearbest can suck on a hollow shaft.
That they damn sure can.
Oh, shit. Not good, Jim.
What?
Jack was messing with the tiny hawk, threw it across the room. The camera came loose. Needless to say, Jim's pissed and he has the loop apart.
Jeez.
Well, damn, nobody's having really good luck today. Earl crashed his drone. Jim's got his apart.
I had good luck. I built the drone, it plugged in, everything worked. All I gotta do now is set switches, get motors turning in the right direction, put the top on, put the camera, VTX in. Dun, dun.
John said he almost screwed up his jumper. He had a gimbal start sticking, so he took it apart and almost couldn't put it back together. He got it back together, but it was a close one.
That's just jumper. No problem there. Jumper.
Haha, check you out, Axio. He saved 15% on his car insurance. Oh, Axio had a good day. He got a box of cookies. He's sitting back going, yum.
I'll have a good day Friday, boy. I can't wait till that merger shows up.
817 LDS, welcome, my dear. Happy holidays to you.
Well, 17.
Oh, no, that's cool. You and David always go on the Holiday Train Expo every year. That's great. That's cool, Drone Starship. You've personally been sent a fruitcake from the Swiss colony a couple times from your aunt, and it was actually really good. Good.
Nothing special there.
Tradition. That's what I was talking about earlier. Right? Got some cookies, a spider, and an RC. Hey, you're having a great day. You know, you have to remember little Frankie.
I remember Frank.
He said he was giggling the whole time.
Yeah.
No. And what was her reaction, John? Holy cow, now how did you do that? 817 said, I'm having a good day. I found a box of 223 Remington 20 rounds for $3.79. I want to know how you did that.
Yeah, brother.
Well, I mean, I guess you're crappy and okay and crappy and okay and crappy and okay kind of balanced itself out today, huh? Right, actually, that's what we call a shit sandwich. Bad, good, just kind of slap it together and, hey. Ah, ha, ha, ha. That's good. John said, she said, yup, because it's only $99.99. And he found it on Race Day Quads. Race Day Quads, hun, you'll have it quick.
What is it in?
A Tiny Hawk.
Oh, you getting the Tiny Hawk? Sweet.
Louis LPRC, welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for
Louis.
joining me.
You see, I'm over here screwing around tonight.
I honestly don't think so, Drone Starship. Have you ever gotten anything from Swiss Colony? I didn't think so.
No.
Your mom used to get those little,
Yeah, she's good.
what the heck are those things called? Pedophores? You know what I mean? Not the bad way, but the little petite four or pedophore or whatever you call them, little cakes that are like yay big and they're in a square. Those things. His mom used to get from there. And that's because, who was that? Your aunt or something used to send them to her. Yep, Louis, you made it in, my dear. Sliding right on in. Door's always open, babe. AimSurplus.com. Wolf ammo. I don't blame you. I'd buy 10 boxes too.
Oh, yeah.
No, Drone Starship. I never did try any of those. Chris's mom loved her to death. She only had, call it a weakness, for certain little things. And this woman would give you the shirt off of her back. She did not have the greatest life growing up and ended up raising 4 kids more or less by herself in a city. So even when she was an adult, she didn't have the greatest life. So this woman I would have gave anything and everything in the world for. And there is no way possible I would take anything from her that made her happy, including one little cake. She always offered, and I always told her, Mom, they're for you. You enjoy those. Because it was the little things for her that always made her happy. So, no way. You enjoy them, Mom. I always, just those little cakes would make her so happy. And,
Get out
nope,
of there. What are you doing?
they were
up
all
there?
for Mom. What did you say you were trying to do, Wayne said?
Me?
Yeah.
I had to put longer metal standoffs in there. They were just a tad bit too short coming up with the VTX. The VTX and all mounts to the stack on this one. Try to keep everything tight and nice and uniform. That way when it shows it to everybody else, they want me to build them one. I'm screwing around, Wayne. Screwing around.
Be back there playing with screws and shafts. Go figure. And we're talking fluffing and pot cookies at Hooters, remember? Happy holidays, guys! Yep, John said he thought he would start slow. Then the next swoop he will get will be 2S capable after this one. Alvin, that's how I'm looking at it. Next year is going to be a great year. This year, just like John said, it could have been worse. It wasn't the greatest year for a lot of us. I look at it as it was a learning year, and I learned from it, and I've grown from this year, and next year's going to be amazing. Yeah, Trish, he comes in, checks out what's going on, and then hops on out and goes out and sees what Rusty's doing, and he's getting a whole lot better. Just takes time with the little one. I know, Kenny, you have a weakness for dots. I have a weakness for dots. We understand that. Of course, I've got that weakness for jujubes too. And I don't know. That's just. Oops. Swedish berries are. I can take or leave. I've never been one that's real stuck on those. Used to be Haribo gummy bears. Oh my God, those and jelly belly jelly beans, especially the what the hell are they called? It's the pear flavored, but it's something. Oh, and then I found out that you could get just the pear flavor in a bag by itself. Ah, yeah. Oops. See, Wayne, I know where you're thinking. After 9, Oh yeah, Alvin, definitely, definitely. If I had to choose between dots and jujubes, jujubes knocked that clean out of the park. I mean, home run, gone. No, babe, you're not that predictable. Never. Oh Lord, Axio series cutback come January or New Year. Ooh. You don't think you've had jujubes? Ah, 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 mm-mm, mm-mm. Hell no. John said Mike and I speak jujubes. Uh-uh. Alvin, back me up. Mike and Ike's jujubes. Come on, Night Train. Now, see, I like the tropical Skittles. Regular Skittles are okay, but when they came out with those tropical Skittles, yum. Twizzlers, I prefer the little, what are they? The little nibs, the little bites. Wayne said that dive into the silos was awesome.
Thanks, Wayne.
Mike and Ike, sorry. Come on, Jim. What is your no?
I want to do better at the silos. I can
Night
do better.
Train, what do you think? Mike and Ike's jujubes. Alvin said, Mike and Ike, get the fook out of here. Not in the same league. No, I did not say golden nips. Wayne's like, wait a minute. Hold up. Golden nips. Nib. N-I-B. N-I-B-S. You know the little bites of Twizzlers? There you go. Bob, welcome, my dear.
What's up? Like that.
Traveling downstate tomorrow morning. I know holiday travel is god awful. You be safe out there. I know you're probably on the bike, so you be careful. You be safe. You enjoy your holidays, my dear. If I don't
Stop
see you in
by.
the live streams, make sure you pop in at least to say hi and let me know you're safe.
Coming downstate, stop by.
I don't think he means cross country downstate.
Well, that can happen.
I know, Jim. We just can't agree on everything. Cookie nips? Right? Sorry, but no way. Give me some damn Juju Beast. No, I can't change what you heard, but that's just what your mind processed, okay? I can't change that. I won't even attempt to change that. But I will clarify. N-I-B-S, okay? Wacky RC was in here earlier, and I was talking about bacon cookies. And, of course, he heard B-A-C-O-N instead of B-A-K-I-N. All right, yeah, y'all know. A lot of times my G's are silent. So, whoop, whoop, fix the whoop. That's good news.
Now put it in the box and leave it alone.
Did you hear him? Did you hear him? He said, now put it in the box and leave it alone. Yeah, right. I don't know. I love Reese's Pieces. I like peanut M&Ms, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Oh, wait a minute. You're not even allowed to have peanuts anymore. Alvin's like, damn, I should have told her that. Bob, don't take it the wrong way, babe, but I'm glad that you're going in her truck. Because people drive like idiots during the holiday time. And you know it's hard enough when you're on a bike. Normal time. Let alone at holiday time. But y'all be safe. Look, John's like, woohoo! Rubber Ducky said, Mike and Ike's, yahoo! Kenny, that's just because us people down here, especially south of the Mason-Dixon line, we say things a little funny at times. I'm not sure what golden nips are. Maybe they are like cheese nips. And you know, there's what is it? They've got cheese its or cheese nips. Me personally, cheese nips are better than cheese its, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. Ah, your work is done, my dear. Good night, my dear. Thank you so much for joining me, Lewis. Love you, babe. Night, night. Be safe. Oh, God, you're headed towards the city? It makes it even worse. It really, truly does. It makes it even worse. Thomas, welcome, my dear. Sit down, prop your feet up, kick back, relax, my dear. Oh, you like the hot and spicy Cheez-Its? So's Chris. Oh, we'll see. If it comes down to goldfish and cheese nips or Cheez-Its, all right, let's put it this way. If it comes down to goldfish and Cheez-Its, I'm going with Cheez-Its. If the store does not have cheese nips, I'm going with Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its are they're right there, okay? I'm dead serious, and I'm talking about the little square cracker, okay? I don't want to know what these golden nips are. And how did I know you would Google it? You of all people, you would Google it. Oh God. Good night, Kenny. Yes, sir. 2 more days of you being Santa. Love you, babe. You be safe out there. Oh, guys, if you haven't checked out my latest video, yeah, I'm gonna promote it once again. These pens are cool as shit. I'm not kidding you. Okay, you know, usually it'll have some type of gimmick or whatever, and they won't work. No, believe me, I was just as shocked as you all probably were when you watched the video. These things are pretty damn neat. Chris was gone Christmas shopping when I did the review and the video. And when I showed him the video and he watched everything that happened with it, I'm not even going to tell you what all happened with it. You gotta watch yourself. But when he saw it, he's like, damn, that's cool. I was like, told you. But yeah, I mean, nice grip. Not something that you're going to get. You know how some pens are just, they don't feel good in your hand at all? These are great. And you can get them right on Amazon.
And you show Lewis work off. That's what Lewis just got done. Watch what show.
Well, that's because I'm smarter than that. This is what Baduga has just finished up for the night. That man is extremely talented. Okay. Goldfish are for kiddos. Now, here's the question, Wayne. You're talking about melted cheese on the nips, okay? Nacho cheese or cheese in a can? John, you've never had munchies before? Yeah, it's just like what Alvin said. It's grocery store has it. It's called Munchies. It's Doritos, Cheetos, Sun Chips, pretzels, all in one bag. It's sort of like a party mix, but all along the lines of like a nacho flavor. Can will work okay? No, I didn't ask what would be okay. Do you want the cheese that's in a can that you spray like on the crackers, or do you want like nacho dippable cheese? How is it we always get on food? Oh, now what kind of Chex brand? Chris loves that easy cheese. I'm not real big on that.
I like cheese.
Oh, Munchies is put out by the Chex Mix brand? I didn't know that. Doesn't surprise me. Easy cheese and Cheez-Its were your main munchies back in the day when you were a teenager, huh, Alvin? Uh-huh. So, talking holiday-ish, how many of you guys do like a Christmas breakfast? Or do you do a Christmas dinner? Or do you do both? Right, Trish? It's snack time. The Gardettos has. I've never tried the Gardettos, Night Train. You will be there. David will be there. You normally make a breakfast pizza. Wayne said usually some type of cinnamon roll thing in the morning. Oh man, I love rye chips. That's woo-hoo-hoo. And a big dinner. See, that's we don't always do a huge dinner, but we normally do something. One year I made homemade lasagna. I think this year we're heading back traditional to the turkey. Uh, yep, that's Clark Kent back there. Yep. He is undercover. Usually Christmas breakfast, I do some type of casserole. See, I can't even answer you on that, John. John says gordita or chalupa. Crystal does not do Taco Bell. Nothing that has meat in it from Taco Bell. I went to Taco Bell the other day, and Chris was on the phone with me. I was on my lunch break. He's like, "Where are you?" I said, "Taco Bell." He said, "What did you just say? Because you don't eat Taco Bell." I said, I want Fiesta potatoes to go with my sandwich. He's like, "Hi, gotcha." I was like, "Yeah, because you know I don't eat Taco Bell." That's exactly what I call it, Wayne. Taco hell. Dude, Rusty and I, well, all of us had Taco Bell one night for dinner years ago. Rusty and I had the exact same thing, and we got sick as dogs. This one back here ate something totally different. He was fine. From that moment on, Rusty and I have never eaten Taco Bell again. Except, there's two things that I'll eat from there. The apple pie empanada and the fiesta potatoes. Nothing with meat. Now, I will admit that some of the things that they have on TV do look mighty damn tasty. But if you guys have ever had food poisoning off of something, that's not something you ever want to go through again. And not something you will normally willingly put yourself in the risk of going through. Right, Thomas? There is a reason Taco Bell's slogan is run for the border. And yeah, John, Taco Bell will keep it warm under the covers. Yeah, Thomas is finally home and got to prop his feet up.
Awesome.
He hopped in just a little bit ago. I'm hearing fingers being licked.
Yep.
And things being worked on. So, yeah, kind of interesting. Oh, you know it. Anything with steak or bacon is mighty good. I've never been to Wolfgang Puck's restaurant. I'd like to go there, and I'd like to go to Guy Fieri's restaurant in Baltimore. Never been to that one either. Yeah, bologna, paint chips, and Elmer's glue for breakfast. If you're lucky, you'll shoot a pigeon for dinner. Uh-huh. I'm not real sure, Wayne. He said, oh, fingers fail. What? He's back there licking and sucking off his fingers. I'm just not sure what's on those fingers.
See formal Cody.
Interesting. Interesting. Oh, come on now. Elmer's glue, didn't we all grow up on that? And how many of you guys remember the little, let's put the glue in the fingers and then peel it back off. And I know you're not talking about eating the glue because that was the paste, not the glue. Alvin, I know you. Actually, I think you skipped the Elmer's glue and just went straight to the model glue. Ha! There you go. Macaroni and glue. Mm-hmm. Let's make our art project today, children. You come home and your parents put it up on the refrigerator, and the next thing you know, the pieces are falling off. Ramen noodles? Oh, God. Sodium Central. But actually, you can do a lot with ramen noodles. Just don't add the seasoning to them. Food Network teaches you a lot. Pine cone with birdseed. Yep, remember doing that one too. Pine cone with peanut butter and birdseed, to be exact. That way it wasn't the glue and everything on it was edible. That was messy, but fun. And the homemade style Christmas presents when you were little? Yeah. You know, the ones that you do in school and bring home to mom and dad. Of course, nowadays, I don't even think they can have holiday parties anymore. On the pine cone. You can put peanut butter anywhere you want, Wayne, but I was talking about on the pine cone. And then you roll it around in birdseed and you hang it out on the tree or the bush or wherever for the birds for the holidays. Yeah, I know you're like, oh, I see, sure you are. They can't have peanut butter at school anymore? I bet you a lot of things have changed since Rusty was like in elementary school and Drone Starship, I just went and got my Christmas tree last night. It is not decorated. It is a real Christmas tree. I get a real tree every year. At this moment, there are no presents under the tree. There are a few wrapped. Christmas is not a humongous present deal. Not to me. You know, there's so many people out there that have a peanut allergy that it's totally understandable. But that's what I'm saying. There's a lot that's probably changed from back when we were kids. That things just weren't thought about. Oh, your son's also allergic to eggs. Ooh. Rusty was born allergic to milk proteins, soy, and milk. So, yeah, I know all about those allergies and avoiding everything and anything and reading the labels. And it's a lot of work. It really and truly is. See, Trish says you have to have store-bought cupcakes or food now. I remember back when you could just, everything was homemade. Oh, Drone Starship, I pray to God you do not mean a water scorpion. Because I do believe I have clearly said that, no. I can't do the water bug thing like Captain Cook.
They sent you the order thing?
Oh, God. That one you might actually see me get sick on. John C., welcome, my dear.
What's up, John?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Axiom says, that's a great question, Crystal. Bugs for Christmas? Sheesh. Right? I'm putting my boy to work back here. I'm hard on him, LDS. I am. Right, didn't you see me cracking the whip? And Wayne, I'm not sure what he was eating.
Barbecue pork chop.
There you go. That's what he had finger licking back there.
She got me working like Kathy Lee back here, guys.
Sheesh. Yeah, some people are allergic to yeast. Some people are allergic to flour. Some people are allergic to wheat. Oh, God. Thomas.
What?
Thomas said, nah, Axio, not bugs. Everyone knows grubs is where it's at for the holidays. Oh, that's awesome, John C. You're hoping to have your Christmas video or Christmas special video up tomorrow? Good deal, good deal. Welcome back, Mr. Crowley. Yeah, some people are allergic to seafood. Some people are allergic to iodine. This one back here has drove me absolutely up a wall with his allergy. How I'm still finding out years later that he shouldn't be having some of the things that I've made. And then he's like, what the hell are you trying to do? Poison me? And I'm like, no, I swear, I didn't know. Oops. Look, I'm getting, sounds good, barbecue pork chop, and then I'm hearing, yummy, grubs. I'm with you, Thomas. I'm allergic to all food. It makes me swell. Makes me a little fluffier. Maybe that's what it is. We're like Pooh Bear with the stuffing. I don't know where you all hear all this bug gossip from. Axio said, I heard grubs give a tiny explosion of goodness when you chew on them. Oh, Lord, a little antifreeze in the Mountain Dew never hurt anyone. See why I opened my own cans of Mountain Dew? Oh, God. Allergic to metal, rye seeds, and real milk. Shoo! There's some interesting allergies. I don't honestly think I'm allergic. Well, no, that's not true. If I eat liver, I break out in hives, so I have to stay away from liver. But I think that's my only food allergy. I'm allergic to a hell of a lot of things outside, but it's all good. Cool, Alvin finally ordered a Traxxas adapter for the ESC. It's coming from China, so it won't be here until after the new year, but he's still super excited. He's putting it in the Stampede. Sounds like there's going to be a whole lot of tinkering projects going on this winter. I'm seeing some new drones coming in for Christmas for some people. So there's going to be some new flight videos coming, hopefully. Some new ground pieces coming in. So we'll see some bashing videos coming up soon, hopefully. I'm sure some makers in here have got some new things coming in. So we'll probably see some new projects. Like I said, 2019, guys, is going to be our year. Well, Thomas, that's easier for me outside than it is anything else, easier for you to say what you're not allergic to than what you really truly are. Yeah, Wayne, you so far, babe, it looks like you're allergic. You're lucky. You're not allergic. You're just picky. Stay that way, baby. No, no bashing that honey dip body. That's a no, 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 no. Skipper Drones, welcome, my dear.
What's up, Skipper?
We're gonna get technical on this one. Mr. Starship, if you mean something that appears like that, but in a much smaller version, if it, God, here I go again. If it arrives, then yes, you know that. But, and here is a big old round but. You see this word down here? If it has the word water and scorpion anywhere in context together, no. Two different types. One crawls on land. One decides it wants to skimmy its little ass right on across water. Big difference. Frankie Thomas. Frankie, not Freddie. Frankie. Yeah, I know, right? One of these days I'll learn, maybe. No, Axio. Here, let me do it this way. Don't you do that to me. I mean, come on now. That is just a creepy ass looking bug, okay? Who in their right mind? No. No. Ugh. That's it. My cookies don't crunch. He said, sorry, can't hear you over the crunch of the cookies. Look, Mr. Crowley's going, no more bugs. No more bugs. Oh, that's cool, Lewis LP. Let me know how that works out. StickerU.com. I've been checking out some different places to order stickers from, so I've kind of held off a little bit because I'm not totally sure. Let me know how they turn out. John C. is building a computer. Mm-hmm.
I'm building a drone.
Trone Starship says he loves Velveeta on the nips. Ooh, yeah, hot stuff. I mean, come on now. That's almost like the candle wax. Gotcha. Look, nah, no, Thomas. They've already brought that up, but Axio says he's already had like 19 or 20 cookies, so that would have done kicked in way before now. Oh, Lord. He said they might not last till tomorrow at this rate.
Yeah. Oh, I hear cookies.
What's your idea, John? I'm scared, but what's your idea? Or aren't you going to tell me? What? Oh, shit, Jim. Guess what? He tore that tiny hawk apart to put that FPV camera back in. Got it all back together. Except he put the damn camera in upside down.
Dumb.
It happens, babe. It really happens.
Jeez. Thought I taught you more than that, Jim.
Shh, Thomas. Shh. He says, I took it apart again, fixed it. I'm a pro at taking it apart and putting it back together now. Hey, see, practice, babe. You're getting to know your drone. Jim, hon, I think you might. You're just gonna have to give up, babe. Santa Claus sent you those.
What?
His present. You know, Santa, Christmas magic, my dear.
Works in mysterious ways. I think he's in the
I have an idea. But oh God. Axio said those chocolate chips are huge.
I know.
Thomas said, "You think they're chocolate chips? Maybe Acro helped make the cookies."
Acro did help make them. We'll admit that.
There are Christmas miracles out there. And you are absolutely correct, Drone Starship. It is Christ's birthday. And a lot of people forget that. And Christmas has become extremely commercialized. When they are putting up stuff in September and shoving it down your throat, and yet taking away the things that actually mean something. Just like there was in a town not too far from here, they've had a manger scene in the town for the past 50 years. It's usually on public property, so the taxpayers are paying for it. Nobody's ever had a problem with it until this year. It went up the very next day. The town hall mayor's office was supposedly contacted, and it was forced to come back down. And I'm sorry, I don't think that's right. That's my opinion. Acro has yummy poops. Yeah, but the thing of it is, the group that complained is a group who just published an article on anti-Semitism and hate. I'm sorry, you don't want people hating on your religion. You shouldn't hate on anybody else's either. That's a two-way street. Exactly, John. The reason for the season. And oh, newsflash! I have now heard. You guys know, okay? Let's see. Let's go back over the political BS from this holiday, okay? Charlie Brown's a racist. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is a bully. Baby It's Cold Outside is supposedly about date rape. And no offense to anybody, but now they want a female Santa Claus. What? And Axio, they can try all they want to ruin some people's traditions, but they're damn sure not ruining mine. John said night. He's got to run.
Night, brother.
Night, John. Love you, babe. Thanks for hanging out, baby. I'm gonna type this. You've obviously not heard me. But I'm gonna highlight you and specify. There you go. Oh Lord, your post from last week actually made it on the Little Rock, on the Rock Station in Little Rock. Was a shout out. It your snowflakes. I'm telling you. Axio, I think you got cookie vision. Well, I even typed it, right? Because Drone Starship asked. As in a chocolate bonbon? Is there another bonbon? Okay, I just googled all the images of bonbon. Yes, Drone Starship, I would eat a bonbon on a live stream. Diabetic blindness. Oh, okay, that's what you're blaming it on, huh? Next time I'm going to send them to Mrs. Axiomatic with a note saying, you have to portion these out. You're ornery, Axio.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, John, true. When people aren't happy, and they'll never all be happy, okay? You can't make everybody happy every day. You can't please everybody every day. If you try, all you're going to do is make yourself miserable. So, and you're right, some things change in the system just to fit other people. Some things, they throw the idea around and it never sets in stone. But you're right, people are always wanting power, they're always wanting control. Greed is a nasty factor. And I too just wish that we'd all just get along. Unfortunately, realistically, I don't foresee that happening because people are way too different. And that's what makes this crazy little world go round. Can you imagine if we all just got along? Think about it. it may be okay for a little bit. Wouldn't it kind of get boring if no matter what you say, everybody just agreed with it? Everybody just went along with it? That'd kind of be boring. But then again, some people would be like, hey, give it all. Me, 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 me. I don't know so much about a Brave New World, Axio. You look at, I know when Rusty was in school, Chris and I said it numerous times, God help us, we're doomed. The kids nowadays are just, I don't know, they're different. But then again, not all kids are like that. It's just like with the drones, okay? What gets out fast? Bad news. Bad word of mouth travels faster than anything else going, okay? Oh, a drone tried to take out a plane. Oh, a drone crashed into a plane. Oh, a drone hit a helicopter. Oh my God, a drone tried to kill someone. Not, hey, a drone saved a life. Hey, a drone found somebody who was lost. You know, you don't hear that. That's why I try to bring that to you. That bad news, that bad word of mouth travels so much faster, it's unreal. But you're right, Mr. Crowley. Me, me, me. I want it all. It's in the Matrix. You're right. Now the question is, are you just a pawn? Or do you still have your free will and you want to make things a little better? Because I do believe as long as we have that free will, which is our God-given right, not government-given, that is our God-given right, that we can still make even a little bit of a difference. Because if you make a difference in one person's life, even in just a small moment of their life, that's what matters. No, you're not going to change the world. No, you're not going to change the country. No, you're not going to change your state. God help us all if Amber takes over the world one of these days.
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to be like, I can't take this shit. But no, I believe as long as we all have free will, you have that chance to make a difference. You do. And you know what it takes? It doesn't take this. It's not something that's green. It takes a moment of your time. That's it. And we all have that. And that's the one thing I want you all to do this holiday season for me. Give someone a moment of your time. Even if it's just to listen, to talk, to whatever. To say hi. Let somebody know that you're thinking of them. Give someone that one little moment in time. And you know what? You're going to make a difference. And that's what matters. You making a difference in one 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. Maybe I made a difference tonight. Maybe I made somebody smile. And that's what's important. You're exactly right, John C. One small change after another, after another, after another, after another. It's a ripple effect. So that's what I want for Christmas this year. That's what I want for this holiday time. Just give somebody a moment of your time. Doesn't cost anything. Not too much to ask. I don't think. Good night, Jim. I will talk to you later on. I do
Jim.
know that. Good night, Thomas.
Night, Thomas.
And you'll be hearing from me, so Merry Christmas anyway, my dear. And that's why you'll hear me say Happy Holidays. But you will always hear me say Merry Christmas. It's not Merry Xmas. It's Merry Christmas. Because that's what it's all about. Yeah, Trish, you're exactly right. One trucker does something wrong. Anybody who's driving a truck, people look at them like, you can't do that. People do it all the time. People are extremely judgmental. Can't do that. You don't hold a grudge. Not healthy. Holy cow, where has time flown tonight? I still have to decorate a tree. And it's 11 o'clock. Looks like it's going to be another late night for me. But that's nothing new. Especially this time of year. And guys, I hope to see you all over on the Drone Network tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with Captain Cook, Mr. MD95TSI, and myself. And don't you dare, do not do that, Axio. Do not. But until either I see you guys there. Oh, wait. Shit. Hold on. Time out. Special announcement. Time out. If I don't see you all there, I want to see you all right back here. Saturday, December 22nd at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am taking over for the Drone Network, but guess what? They're going to be right here with me. And we're doing the Ugly Christmas Sweater Contest. So, y'all want a good holiday laugh? Hanging out with the family? Meet me right back here, Saturday, December 22nd at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I hope to see you guys on the Drone Network in between now and then. So until then, guys, I love you all.
Night, everybody.
You have a wonderful night. And if I don't see you because of travel or whatever, Merry Christmas from Crystal and Chris Justice. We love you all. And there you go, Drone Starship. There is your answer to that one as well. Night, guys. Stay safe. Merry Christmas from Wacky Wednesday. Love you all.